Hey guys, just want to take a quick minute to talk to you about a new product that I got during Amazon Prime Day. I don't know if you're like me and like ice, but I love ice. I love chewing on ice, especially the Sonic ice. And I found that my refrigerator that you see in the background there just wasn't fast enough to keep up with the ice demands of 6 people in our family. I did buy a countertop ice machine in the past, but it stopped working after about 3 months. I did replace it with another one, and the same thing ultimately happened to that. When it worked well, but I just found that the reliability wasn't there. So that leads me to a lot of research. I've actually been looking at the Scottsman under-counter ice maker, but those are about $3,000 to $4,000. And while I would love to have one of those, I just can't really afford it. So a few years ago, I came across Opal. It is an ice maker. It's called Opal Nugget Ice, and it's actually made by First Build. And I first noticed them on Kickstarter and one of those other sites. And at the time, I think it was around $3.99 or something like that. And I almost did it. But at the time, it was kind of hard on cash and decided that that was a little too much for a countertop ice maker. And I didn't want to wait over a year for them to produce it. That leads me to today. We picked up an Opal Nugget Ice Maker on Amazon Prime Day. And I can't remember if it's like $50 or $100 off, but it was a pretty good deal. Still very expensive, especially for an ice maker, but after having it a couple months, I have to say it is very well worth it. So let me go over a few things with you about the ice maker. So this is the outside of the box. It's an Opal Nugget Ice Maker by First Build. And one of the things that were attractive about this is that it holds up about 3 pounds of ice, and it's portable. It sits on your countertop. You do have ice within 15 minutes from turning it on, and it produces about 1 pound of ice per hour. The unit is pretty simple. It's not really that sexy or elegant of a design, but it's functional and it's not bad looking either. So I'll show you the unit itself in action. Here we go. So as you see there, the ice is stored in a bin in front. The actual bin is isolated in this thick part here. And then inside is where the water is stored. And so as the ice melts, there's some holes in the bottom and the water goes down below. And then as it runs, then the new ice is put up on top. It holds a good deal amount. The ice actually stays pretty cold and frozen, a little bit better than I would expect for being out in the open. The unit itself is stainless steel and basically has one button on the front as a function. It does come with a small ice scoop and then a little tray for catching water. That water just came out when I opened the door. On the back there is a switch for cleaning mode and ice mode. And there's 2 tubes that allows you to drain the unit for easy cleaning. Aside from that, the ice maker just sits here. It does shut off when it's not producing ice, and then it does run while it is producing ice. And that's probably one of the biggest downfalls I'll have to say with this ice maker. It is quite loud. When it is producing ice, you can hear the compressor running. which is expected, but it's not horrible. I'll let you give a listen here and see if you can hear the compressor running. And then occasionally you can hear the pump and water going, so that's not bad. It does take up quite a bit of counter space. This is a Keurig, just for size comparison, and a standard paper towel roll. So there you have it, guys. I'll put a link and a description in the comments below where you can get yours. I definitely recommend it. It's well worth it. It produces ice with our family of 6 that allows us to refill our drinks at least once an hour and still have a lot of ice. Plus, if we need it or we get a little crazy, we still have the ice from our refrigerator. Now, if we were having a party, more than just a few people, then I probably would recommend buying a bag of ice and keeping it in a cooler, just because it won't produce that much. So feel free to ask any questions about my thoughts and impressions of this unit. I am happy to answer those. If you're giving consideration to the Opal Nugget Ice Maker, then please let me know. The best thing about this ice is it's the Nugget Ice, just like Sonic has. It's nice and soft, it's easy to chew. One downfall is that it does melt a little faster than the bigger cubes of ice, but that is something that is easily overcome. Thank you for watching. Hey guys, I just want to take another quick second to let you know that the links posted below are affiliate links, just in all full disclosure.